This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, these 4 query can you try? Now don't consider that means first inserted, second inserted, or last inserted. Those things don't consider. Normal way you can try. Select star from employees if you are giving whatever it is displaying. In that way only you can try. How to display first 10% record. So 10% record means suppose 107 records are there in this employees table. Then what is 10%? 10.7. Okay, so 10.7, then 10 records or 11 records, anything is displaying from starting, that is fine. But here you are calculating and after that we are getting 10 or 11. So select star from employees where row num is less than equal to 10. That is not the correct approach. Any number of rows will be there, then it will calculate generally or in normal way, so that 10% record only it will come. Can you try this?
In inner query, select count of star into 10% from employees table, and outer query select star from where row num is
Okay, select in inner query what to write.
count of star
Count of
into
star
10% into 10% 0. Not
select count star
divide, sir. Divide, not divide.
this one.
Oh,
Okay,
from employees. Start data.
employees. Okay,
And outer queries select star from
okay.
where order here
Where here need to
where
write or after the braces?
after.
Okay,
Where row num is less than okay. No, row num not. Count of
yeah, try others. Prasanna, Vishnu, Rahul. Deepa, Lakshmi, Jami, Chandradeep.
Mm,
Hello, others are able to hear?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
yes.
Yeah, you can try. Now, yesterday, so many things we did. So same kind only. You can try. Okay. First of all, this inner query execute working or not? No.
No.
10% means multiply with 0.1. Then it will work.
Yes,
Direct
sir. 10.
percentage symbol you will give, then it will not work. Okay.
10%.
Now use this and implement in outer query properly. This result 10.7. So where that should be less than equal to, means row num should be less than equal to this result 10.7. Then it will display first 10 records. That is the 10% record. So how you will write that?
So we can give the alias name to count star multiply by 0.1.
Okay, suppose here given t.
Okay. Where the row num select star comma t.
No, no.
Here star comma t, how it will come?
No. We have to give alias name.
We don't want to take alias, sir. Actually, there is no use for alias.
Okay. Any other way? This is only logic you have to do. Take the count star with 0.1. So this 10% it is coming. Now in which way you need to write? Where row num less than equal to this 10.7, then it will come now. So form this query properly. Logic you got now.
Sir, where row num order by descending order.
Where row num,
Order by descending order. Where now?
where how you will write? Where means this is
Where
one
now?
clause.
We can write order by
Okay,
row
without
num, order by row
order
num
by
and descending order.
descending order. Okay.
Yeah, but we cannot use order by because we have to use where condition first.
Yes. So
Order by
order by
direct.
is not appropriate here. Order by.
Yeah, order
Obviously
by
by
we can
default
use. Yes.
row num will come ascending order only. So if descending order, then what is the use here?
Okay.
Where only you have to use.
No, sir.
How to use? You can think that. And all the column values should come. So here only star you are giving. Then which columns will come from inner query? Only one column is there, count. Other columns it will not come now then. Here how many columns will be there in inner query? Same will be pulled to this outer query.
Right.
It's order by ascending less than equal to 10.
Order by which column? Which column?
Ascending.
Order by column name you have to give the syntax. Order by column name, then ascending or descending.
Answer.
Which column you have to give?
Select
Here only one column is coming.
count
T.
star.
Nothing
Yes,
is
sir.
there.
Count star. Ascending.
No, it will not run.
No. So only one column is there, one value is there, and you are doing ascending, descending. Same only you will get. No use of this.
Sir, we can give the where conditions in this in the outer query,
Okay.
like select star from where row num
Row
num
less than or equal to.
Okay, less than or equal to
T.
Yeah.
But here only one value is there now.
Yeah,
No,
correct.
only one. Yes.
If so many values are there, so many rows are there, then only we can restrict how many rows. So here, where row num less than equal to T, which you are giving, instead of that T, you can write here this one.
Okay. Yeah.
This will work.
Yes, in where condition, yeah, it should.
First 10
Yes.
records it is coming. This is 10% record. Okay, now this is expected, you should tell.
Okay.
Display last 10% record. First 10% record already you displayed. Last 10 records will 10% will be easy now. Now you can try and tell.
Where order by sir, row number. Just in the order by row number. Descending order.
Okay, this one after the order by you are telling.
Oh.
After that row num descending order, then this will descending now. This
So we
9
can
10 records will be descending. Last 10 records. This is
select
starting
No, we can choose the greater than.
whatever we can give in the inner query. Select count star.
Okay, select count star, then
Found employees order by
here order by.
Sir, order by row ID descending, sir.
Row ID
Inner query.
there will not come here. Row ID
Oh,
concept will
right.
come where first inserted or first 10 inserted, some inserted or added record, then only that concept will come. Last inserted, middle inserted.
Sir, we can change the greater than instead of less than.
Okay. here greater than, if you will change, then row num not
Row num
support greater than equal to,
only less than
only less than and less than equal to it support. So this row num you can keep inside this inner query, give one alias name R or something.
Yes, sir.
Then
Yes.
you can mention R is greater than, it will work. That logic you can implement.
Okay. Count of star comma 0.1 comma row num comma row num. Row num is take alias and
What is
where
it? No, this is not a group function. Count you are
group
giving.
function count.
So based on what it will group? Nothing is mentioned. So it cannot group. If you are not giving anything, then it is grouping. Whole table, one group it is doing. Total how many counts are there? It is giving. So that is whole table, one group. More than one group you are taking means based on which column you are grouping, that group by need to mention. Here another column you mention, row num. So it is expecting a group by clause. That's why single, it is not a single group function mentioned. So this is not good approach then. Okay, I'm giving one small hint or 50% of this answer. So here, if you are taking the count star multiplied with 0.1, so 10 point something it is coming in the first 10 records you can get. So here, if you will give 1 minus 0.1, then what it will come? 0.9 it will multiply.
Yes.
96.3, total 107 records are there. So where row num greater than equal to this number if you will give, then that is the correct answer. But row num greater than you cannot give, R you can give. Now that R you can put somewhere. This is one question already I told. So this result you can mention as a greater than with some variable R or T or anything. So that R or T should be row num alias, where you have to give that alias appropriately. If here greater than you are giving, then that is the correct answer. But row num will not support greater than.
Select that alias is first select with star employees from HR. Select
Okay.
E dot star row num in that
E dot star. Okay.
comma row num or
Okay.
from employee HR dot employees we can do. It is actually it is inner query.
This will be
It
inner
is
query.
this is no this is
Okay.
then outer query select star from
Select star from.
in outer end of the bracket.
Select star from. This is bracket is there already.
End of the bracket.
Okay.
There are R is that inner query, sir. Select or is like greater than
Okay,
select count of
this one.
yes. In inner query, it does start employees the is
In
alias
it will simplify this. Then direct you can get e dot star row num r.
a from HR dot employees e.
Okay, e not given. Okay. Okay, so this is last 10 records. It is coming last 10%. Okay, this type of query you have to write in the real scenario also. Display 11 to 20 rows. So this is last 10%. Previous one is first 10%. Now you can try in middle 11 to 20 rows. How you will display. This is easy only. The second one you did means it is very easy. Third one is you can do.
Between sir, where between 11 to 12.
Okay, so here
You can use oh no oh
okay, so up to this it is displaying all the records with row number also. Row num r 1 2 3 4 5 6. So in outer query this is also one column r, that are between 11 and 20. If you will give, then 11 and 20 only it will display. 11 to 20 only it will display. So those are 11 to 20 row number.
Sir,
Okay, this one display 10th row from beginning of a table.
where
The
r
same
equal
query
to 10.
equal to 10.
Same where r equal to 10.
Are equal to 10. This is 10th row. Last 10th row.
Uh, last
From last you can count which is 10th from ending, that row only it will display.
where count of select the count of star where r is less than
Or
Less than.
select the count of star minus select inner query. Okay.
Here inner
Inner
query.
query not sir. Here r
Here.
uh-huh. Where r is less than count of
Okay, another inner query you are telling.
another inner query. Select the count of star
Okay,
minus 10 minus
minus
minus 10 from
minus
HR
10
dot
means
employee.
suppose 110 records are there. Count minus 10 means 100 it will come.
Last
So r is less than 100. Okay, so here you are getting last 10 records. These last 10 records you have to reverse again. 10, 9, then 8, 7, 6, 5. In that way it will come. So from that first one records you have to pick. That will be the last from last 10th records only. So it will take some time. You can try that later. You can think and sit for 5-10 minutes. You can able to do easily. Many concepts you already did. Okay, next question. Write SQL query to display first 3 highest salary, first 3 lowest salary. Already we did. SQL query to display second highest salary. We did in different approach. Second lowest salary we did. Nth highest. So here this last one which we did, row num less than equal to 2. This is second highest, second lowest. If you will give 7th highest or 7th lowest, then just change this number 7, 10, 15, that we will get. Otherwise, in another way, we can write here, instead of giving 2, just we can give %n, so that it will ask which number need to put. Nth highest. If 7th highest, 7 we can put. If 10th highest, 10 we can put. Dynamically, we can put that. Suppose 7. This is 7th highest salary. 10 if we will put, then 10th highest salary. So dynamically it will come. Query is common one, and just we have to pass that value while executing or after executing. It will ask. Next is write a SQL query to display employee details saving nth. Okay, this one you can try. Write a SQL query to display the employee details having nth highest salary. So here we can give suppose 5th highest. So 5th highest is one salary, maybe 10,000 or 15,000. So that salary who are getting, those employee details we need. First name, last name, employee ID, salary, all the details we need from that employee. This one you can try. So 5th highest salary, how to get, you know, that you have to pass in the outer query and give all the column names in the outer query. That is the logic. So can you try this nested subquery?
Sir, inner query, sir, select count distinct salary from
Okay.
employee E2. Complete the brackets where E2 sal is greater than E1 dot sal, sir, inner query. And outer query, sir, select ID, name, salary from EMP E1 where 4 where n minus 1 equals.
Okay, how that is working? Can you explain? Some join is there.
N means if we put n, it will asks n value, sir. Then we want to give 5.
That is related to join actually. For others, join is not completed. This one only you can use. So here 5th highest means we have to give 5.
In outer query, select total cost.
13,000 is the 5th highest salary. So who are getting 13,000? Those employee details we need. So this one you can keep another query.
Select the mean salary.
Select from dot
input.
employees, where salary equal to
Yes.
salary equal to means 13,000 it will come from inner query. Where salary equal to this open braces we have given. So ending braces also we have given. Okay, this is one person who is getting 13,000. Two persons are there getting 6th highest salary, that is 12,008. Okay, similarly nth lowest, write a SQL query to show last in. Okay, this one already we did. First inserted, last 5 inserted, first 5 inserted, fourth inserted, from starting, from ending, this also did. Okay, this is one important. Delete the multiple duplicate records of a table. Duplicate record, how to delete? Select
Row ID.
okay, one table we created in one class with duplicate. What is that?
EMP done.
EMP underscore DUP.
DUP.
Okay, DUP. Maybe not committed. Duplicate is not coming. Some table we created in one class with duplicate. Only EMP test one. Okay, here we can insert otherwise. Insert into table name, values, hundred, Steven, King, okay, one row inserted. These two are duplicate now. No, this first one and this last one, this is duplicate. Exactly same with all column values. Similarly, some other column also we can give 102, but this one again we can execute. 3 times it is present. Now another column we can take 102. 102, Rakesh, hello 30,000 27 June 13 80 102 Rakesh, hello 30,000 27 June 13 80. Okay, now we can commit this. This is one row 102, this is one row, 2 times present, exactly same. Similarly, this 100 100 100 3 times it is present. So few duplicate records are there. If it is a target table in your ETL testing, this is one test case. You have to write the query. It is present with any duplicate records or not. It will display yes, it is present. So you have to trace that as a bug defect. So what the developer people will do, they will remove the duplicate rows, and they will apply one primary key in appropriate columns. So employee ID should be primary key here. They will apply so that next time onwards duplicate will not come here. So that's why this question also they are asking in the interview how to delete the duplicate records. So developer people will delete, you will not delete, but for interview you will get this question. Now can you think what approach need to do for delete the duplicate records?
Row ID. So in inner query,
Okay, who can try? Vishnu, can you try this?
Yeah, yes, sir. Select distinct of employee ID from employees.
Select distinct of employee ID employees
Minus
minus
select employee ID from employees.
or dummy empty.
nothing will display. Minus you are using means automatically distinct is there. Already we discussed that one.
Okay.
If you are not mentioned distinct also, by default it will consider distinct. And you have to delete. Delete means that delete you have to use. Delete from table name. So here all records will delete, but we want to delete some selected records. So delete from dummy.emp, some condition you can give so that it will delete those rows. So that condition is important now. Okay, so use row ID concept. Without row ID, it will not happen.
Sir, inner query select maximum row ID from employee tables. Means select
Okay, select
max
maximum of
row ID
row ID
from dummy employees. Table names.
Okay, table name.
Group by
Group by
ID.
Okay.
All
Here,
column.
what is the column name?
Sir, column names. Employee ID.
Okay, employee ID is there.
First name. Salary and department ID, sir.
Last name means all column you are telling.
Department. Sir, all department ID. Okay, here date.
Okay.
And outer query, sir.
From this. Okay. Outer query.
Outer query delete from where row ID not in, sir. Where row ID not
Okay.
in.
Okay. So can you explain the logic behind this? What is the logic? Others can understand.
Maximum
Select the
sir,
star from
Select star. Suppose d dot star we can give, and row ID also we can give from this table.
alias.
Okay. Now see this table. 100, 101, 102. So same is this one. Again, same is this one, this one. This is one group. Similarly, 102, 102 related. This is one group. So we have to group with all the columns. It is not only one column or two column grouping. Record duplicate we are discussing. So record duplicate means if all the column values are same in some other row, then only that is called as a duplicate record. So we have to group with all the columns. That's why it is grouping. Okay, so if we group with all the columns, then this will be one group. 102, 102 is one group. From that group, we are taking the maximum row ID. So what is maximum here? 102 group. This is maximum.
E, sir.
And similarly, 100, 100, this related rows. Also, we are taking the maximum. This is one, this is one, this is one. What is the maximum ID
D
from that group?
means fifth
D.
record.
D. This one it will come. So if you will execute this individually, then what it is getting? These three it is giving maximum of row ID. So one is AAA, AAE, AAD. Okay, so total how many types of records are there?
3 records, sir.
3 types it is there. 100 related, 101 related, and 102 related. So total 3 groups are forming. From 3 groups, just here see 100, that is one type of record. So 100, 100, this is one group. Similarly 102, 102, one group, and 101, third group. Total 3 groups are there. From all these 3 groups, maximum row ID it is taking. 3 group, 3 maximum row ID. Out of those 3 groups, in 2 group, duplicate is there. 100 related group, 102 related group, duplicate is there. 101 related duplicate is not there. So it will skip those maximum ID and then it will delete other row which is having this maximum row ID, means this 3 row. Out of 100, 100, 100, what is maximum? This one maximum. And similarly 102, 102, which is maximum? This is maximum. And another is 101, only one record is there, so maximum is this only. So it will not delete this 3 row where row ID not in, means it will not delete this 3 row, and it will delete other row. So this row it will delete, and another is which one? This row. This row it will delete. So this is not maximum, this is also not maximum, this is also not maximum row ID. These 3 it will delete. So these 3 it will delete, means all these are duplicate related, deleted. So one it will keep maximum row ID and others it will delete from each group. Or minimum also we can take. One we can keep, maximum or minimum, any one we can keep. Okay, so this is the logic how to delete the duplicate rows. Okay, this is one compulsory question for your interview. This logic is clear. If logic is clear, then you can form the query. Otherwise, you will forget after 1 day or 5 days.
Instead of delete, select a star from select a star. It will display what is the duplicate record.
Instead of delete.
Delete, select a star, so it will display duplicate records.
Okay, now we can delete this. We can execute this now. 3 rows deleted. So after delete these 3
Nice.
rows, now unique records will come. So again we can check now. These 3 are unique
If you want
records.
to roll back, then
We can roll back also. Roll back. So in this way we can delete the duplicate records. So the logic is clear how it is deleting. Chandradeep, Jamir, Rahul,
Yes.
Lakshmi.
Yes, clear.
Okay. Another one is delete 10th record. Means specific record need to delete. Here all the duplicate records deleting. Here one specific record that can be duplicate, that cannot be duplicate, whatever it may be. But 10th record we have to delete. So delete from table name where one column we can take any column name equal to select employee number. If that column should be primary key, then only it will be good to use this. EMP number equal to select EMP number from EMP where row number less than 11. So it will display up to 10th row or less than equal to if you are giving. Then it will display up to 11 row. Again, second query, it will display up to 10 row. We are doing minus. So here first 11 records and here first 10 records. So if you are giving this with minus, then which is the extra one? 11th record. So it will display that, it will delete that 11th record. So 10th we want, then here don't give this equal to. So less than 11 means first 10 records and here first 9 records. So which is the extra one after minus 10th record. So by using this query, we will get the 10th records. Now that one we can use in the outer query for delete. Delete from EMP where EMP number equal to this one. Otherwise, today we will discuss another multi-column subquery. In that case, we can match. If this is not a primary key, in that case it will contradict. It will not work. So in that case, what to do? All column names we can give here. Here, how many columns are there? Select EMP number. Only one column we are giving. If it is not a primary key, then it will create problem. So here all columns you can give from this table, all columns you can give from this table, and then those column names we can give here also, where all these columns in, so that all these columns, column 1 to column 1, column 2 to column 2, 3 to 3, 4 to 4, like that it will go. That is called as a multi-column subquery. Okay, so if it is primary key, this is fine. If not primary key, then that approach we have to follow. Okay, next one you can tell another query. Display the odd number of rows. Odd number of rows means row number 1, row number 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13. Those are odd number rows. Write the query for that.
Select.
Okay, who can tell? Jamil or Rahul, Lakshmi, can you try this? Prasanna.
Select star from
Okay.
open bracket, select E star,
Star from. Okay.
Yes, sir. Select inner query, sir. Select E star,
Okay. E dot star.
comma row num. Yes, sir. Comma row num RN from HR.employees.
Okay.
Close where
Employees E.
Here. Okay.
Employees
Here
E.
employees E. Where?
employee
Rn.
C RN comma 1 equal to 0.
Rn.
Comma 1.
Rn comma 1.
Yes, sir. It's
Mod,
odd.
sir. Mod.
Mod of.
Odd.
RN
Mod means
comma
reminder.
RN comma 1
2
Rn comma
1
2.
not
Rn
equal
comma
to
2.
equals
not equal
Equal to 1. Yes.
Equal to 1 or not
not
equal to
equal
0?
not equal to
not equal to 1.
Equal to 1 also odd number. Na? If you are divide with 2
Yeah.
and you are
yes,
getting the remainder
Equal to
1,
1.
then that is
Yes, sir.
odd number.
it's a
Otherwise, you
function.
can give here not equal to 0. That is also fine. If it is
Equal to
divisible
1
by
is
2,
odd
means
number.
remainder. Equal to 1 is odd number. If not equal to 1, then that is odd number, even number. One, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, all are odd number. So here equal to 0 if you will give, and all those are even number.
Even numbers.
Yes.
Yes. Even numbers.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, all are even numbers. Okay, odd even. Display the rows between 10 to 15. Already we did. SQL query for displaying 10 row from beginning. Okay, this one also we did already. Where Rn equal to 10. Different approach you can do. Minus also you can use. SQL query for displaying last 10 records done. First 10%, last 10%, 50% yesterday done, last 50%. Okay, so these are few important queries. Out of all this, at least 4-5 you will get in interview compulsory. And this will help a lot in your real-time project also. 4, 5, 7, 8, 10 test cases also you need to. Apart from that, yesterday I already placed in that subquery exercise folder around 70-80 question answers are there. You can do all those and try to complete that within 2-3 days or 5 days. Okay, so yesterday we discussed first one is single row subquery. Only one row it was coming from the inner query with one column. Next, multiple row it was coming. So in we used. Now multiple columns. Single column we are using in inner query as well as in outer query. Only one column we are giving. Now multiple column also we can give. Okay, so that is called as a multi-column subquery or multiple column subquery. Write a query to find the employees whose manager and department should match with the employee of employee ID is 200 or 180. Okay, so here manager ID and department ID it is asking. Manager and department. So manager ID and department ID we are taking. We should match with the employee. It should match. This manager ID and department ID should match with the employee of employee ID 200 or 180. So where employee ID in 200, 180 we have given. That we are passing here in the outer query. So in inner query, what we will get? Okay, so select manager ID, department ID. These two column output we need from inner query. So we have given manager ID, department ID from HR.employees, where employee ID in 200 and 180. So those employee ID who are having for their corresponding manager ID and department ID we need first. So this is the manager ID and department ID. We can copy here. Okay. Manager ID, department ID. Employee ID we have not given. If you will give employee ID, there also it will come 200 and 180. Okay, so for our understanding, we can give here employee ID also, suppose. So first one is for 180 and second is for 200. Suppose we don't want this employee ID in this select clause, so don't give that. If you are not giving here, then how many columns are there? Two columns are there in this inner query. So two columns are there in inner query. Then in our outer query also, in where clause which we are using to pass the values from inner to outer, we have to mention corresponding two columns. So manager ID, department ID we can give. So where these two are multiple columns, so if multiple columns are coming, then within braces we can write. Then we can use in, because multiple values also there, so many rows also there, so in we have to use. So here more than one columns, here also more than one column. Now this manager ID will pass here to this manager ID, this department ID will pass to this department ID. So 120 and 101 pass to manager ID, and 50 10 will pass to department ID. Now after passing, use that value and final output it will display first name, last name, employee ID, manager ID, department ID. So at the end what we will get, it will display the employees details whose manager and department, who are having the manager and department with this two combination. So that is not giving directly, but indirectly it is coming. Employee ID of that one, 200 and 180. So who are having the employee ID 200 and 180? They are working in some departments. So that department is having controlled by one manager. So those employees details we need here who are present. So apart from these two employees, maybe some other employee also present in that department. So all those employees in the department and who are working under those managers we want to display. That is the question. Little bit tricky and complex. Okay, so these are the persons working in department ID 10 and 50. So finally we are getting 10 and 50 department ID that is passing to our outer query. So all are 10, 10, 10, 50, 50, 50 only. And manager ID also 101 and 1020 only. These two employee, if you will consider, then we are getting the result as manager ID 101, 120 and department ID 1050. So those related records only who are belong to department ID 50 or 10 and who are working under manager ID 101 or 120. These are the employees, total 9. So in this way need to form the multi-column subquery. Okay, similarly this is another one. Here also agent code, order amount. Two columns are there in outer query. So we have to give that two column in inner query also, agent code and minimum of order amount we are taking with grouping from orders table. So after passing, we can take any columns from this outer query. Nested query already we did 2-3 examples. Next is correlated subquery. Okay, so correlated subquery, what is that? Already you know the subquery only. Wherever subquery we are writing, then inner query independently we are executing also. So many query we have written and independently we are executing these things. This is inner query executed independently. Now last part is inner query will not execute independently, but combinedly we can execute. Outer plus inner combinedly it will execute, but independently it will not execute. In that case, we can tell that as a correlated subquery. So what is correlated subquery? What are the difference between uncorrelated or non-correlated and correlated? And give one example of correlated subquery that you will get in the interview. So one example at least you can remember. This is one kind of join type. Select first name, last name, employee ID, department ID, comma. So here after comma we have to give one column name. So that column will take some value. So instead of giving that column name, we are writing a query now. So this query also give a value. So that will behave as a column. And that one we are giving as a alias name here, department underscore name. So this department underscore name is a column here. Department name is not present in employees table, but department ID is present. The department name is present in which table? That is present in departments table. Select department name from departments D. So if you will see here, okay, star we can give. Department ID is there, department name is there, manager ID, location ID. So these four columns are present in departments table. This department ID is also present in employees table. So one common column is there. We can correlate these two columns now. Common column is there, department ID 10, 10. So if we'll find out department ID 10, so in department ID 10, how many employees are working? In employees table we can get, but what is the department name? We are not getting in employees table. This department name column is not present. Department ID column is present. So if we'll combine department 10, who are working, take from employees table, and department ID, what is the name of the department, take from departments table. So if two tables are there, different tables, and one common column is there, then we can use this correlated subquery. This is one kind of join, inner join we are doing. So inner join is easy work. That's why correlated subquery nobody is using nowadays. But one concept is there, you should know. For interview, just remember one example, that is enough. Definition, difference, one example, syntax, that is enough. But real time, if you will use, then join only you have to use. After 1-2 classes, we will do that join. Okay. So here in inner query, what we are writing, select department name from departments D. So HR we can give here, where D dot department ID equal to E dot department ID, like join type it is mentioned, because this department ID is present in this departments table. So D dot department ID we have given, and again department ID is present in employees table also. In outer query we are writing this. Select first name, last name, all these are in outer query, and this is one column, the selected one. As a query we have written by giving one alias step. So this is one column here for outer query, and in outer query after complete all the columns from HR.employees E. So in employees table department ID is there, so E.department ID. In departments table department ID is there, D.department ID. Now if we correlate with this common column, then 10, 10, 20, 20, 30, 30, 40, 40 it will come, which are same. So if 30, 30 we are taking, then this purchasing informations we will get from departments table, means department name we are getting, and who are the employee, that we can get from other columns, first name, last name, employee ID, department ID. From which table? Employees table only. So from both table we are getting some information. First name from employees table, last name from employees table, employee ID from employees table, department ID from employees table. Only department name we are not getting from employees table, so we are using this type, this logic. Now at the end we can get department name also in this final query. First name, last name, employee ID, department ID, department name. For each employee we are getting department name also. the department name was not present in this employees table. So this is the use of correlated subquery. Now independently if you will execute, this is a inner query, it will not work because one condition is here, and in that condition two table names it is mentioned, column names from different table, D coming from one table, E coming from another table. So if you are selecting this only, then here departments table is present but employees is not present. So how it will work? It will not work. So this is correlated or dependent with outer query also. That's why the name they have given as correlated subquery. If it is not dependent, individually also it is executing like this earlier query. Any example we can take, suppose this one. Independently it is executing. So this is a uncorrelated subquery or non-correlated subquery. So this is the difference between correlated and non-correlated. Simple one, very easy, but many people are not able to give this answer in interview also. Some are telling that if table is different then correlated. Some are telling if join is used then correlated. So those are not the approach actually. Independently, if not able to execute, then that is correlated subquery. Okay, so few other examples also there, same only. These are about subqueries with the types, and so a lot of question answers are there already placed in that folder. You can do that practice. And this also in important document folder mentioned the difference, 6 difference. You can try to remember. This is one question you will get. Types of subquery, some rules are there, and these 25 queries which we already discussed yesterday and today. Okay, so all these will be helpful for your interview as well as real-time project.